Guys, if you're tired of playing the same old games over and over again, this video is absolutely for you. So in this video, I'm gonna bringing you guys 50 of the best newly released titles that you can play right now on PC, and the best part is they're all completely free to play. And also we are skipping all the usual suspects like Fortnite, Call of Duty, Counter-Strike, Valorant, PUBG or Apex Legends. This list is full of fresh games, newly released titles that actually released within the last year or so. So I guarantee most of these games you probably haven't played it yet. So I'm not gonna waste any more time, guys. Buckle up, let's get right into it. Alright, starting at number 50, we got a brand new sci-fi arena style of a mech shooter, and that is called War Robots Frontier. And in this game, you can jump into this intense mech battle across various type of arenas, customize your robot, and also team up with your friends to dominate the battlefield. Awesome free game to check out right now. Moving on, next up we got Pizza Apocalypse, awesome little cool colorful 3D platformer game where you can dash and bounce across various rooftops, fight off robot minions, and ultimately try to deliver pizza to your loyal customers in time. Awesome little single player game to play right now. Moving on, next up we got another brand new game called Myrmidon. It's a free-to-play awesome puzzle platformer slash adventure style of a game with a very unique art style, and throughout the game you'll be exploring the bond between the animator and his puppet. Up next we got Vigor, a free-to-play third-person survival shooter set in this post-apocalyptic Norway where you scavenge, build and fight to survive in this tense, unforgiving world. Off the Grid is another free-to-play extraction royale game where PvP and PvE collide, and the game set in this teardrop island where you customize cybernetic limbs, weapons to survive in these intense battles. Alright, moving on, next up we got Sneak Out, an awesome free-to-play multiplayer game where you and 5 other friends engage in this thrilling game of hide and seek inside this haunted castle. Awesome little co-op game to play with your friends right now. And talking about another game that you can play with your friends right now is a game called Bab Bab. It's a brand new free-to-play roguelike party game where you and 7 other friends brawl it out, crafting hilarious unfair builds that might just ruin friendships. There's no matchmaking or ranks, it's all about pure chaotic fun. Next up we got Pixel Gun 3D PC edition, bringing that classic arcade shooting to the PC platform, featuring pixelated graphics, variety of game modes, tons of weapons to unlock, and a good amount of customization, even a dedicated battle royale mode. A really fun, cool, casual first-person shooter to play right now. Reverse 1999 is an awesome free-to-play time-traveling strategic RPG game representing a grappling story, tons of characters to engage, and awesome turn-based combat that definitely hook you to the end. Moving on, next up we got an awesome free-to-play single-player game that right now having overwhelmingly positive reviews on Steam, and that is the Were Cleaner. So in this game you play as a werewolf janitor cleaning up after some of these supernatural events while hiding your true identity. Awesome little top-down comedy style of a game with a dark humor. Up next we got Slapshot Rebound, a fast-paced free-to-play arcade-style hockey game with over-the-top action and customizable theme. If you're a fan of typical sports game, I'm sure you're gonna love this one. Up next we got DC2, a free-to-play social deduction horror style of a game where you have to work together with others to escape, but trusting anyone in this game is a complete gamble. Both games are completely free on Steam, but the DC1 is very popular compared to the most recent DC2. Alright, moving on, next up we got the very popular Strinova, an anime-style third-person tactical competitive shooter that lets you switch freely between 2D and 3D forms. It's a very unique mechanic, offers a fresh take on the tactical shooter genre, and very much playable on a low-end PC or a laptop as well. Moving on, next up we got Gratno Banban Zero, another pretty new game on Steam. It's a horror adventure game where you explore this haunted garden, uncovering the dark secret and solving puzzles. And if you're familiar with this series, I'm sure you probably already played this game by now. Alright, next up we are diving into Nirvana, a brand new fast-paced first-person shooter that blends bullet hell chaos with strategic gameplay. And throughout the game you'll be facing increasingly challenging enemies, test your reflexes and tactics. If you love first-person shooters but don't have any friends to play, it's an awesome single-player game to play right now. If you're a fan of sports games, next up we got MLB Rivals, a brand new free-to-play baseball simulation style of a game involving a lot of strategies and tactics. The game allows you to build your own dream baseball team and compete against others in thrilling online matches. Moving on, at number 34 we got Bendy Secret of the Machine, a pretty short and sweet puzzle adventure style of a game where you explore this abandoned animation studio, solving puzzles and uncovering some of the eerie past. Grapple Gallery is an awesome fast-paced multiplayer arena style of a shooter featuring physics-based grappling hook movement, active ragdoll physics and a thrilling gameplay. There are tons of maps, different weapons that you can choose, really chaotic and fun game to play with your friends. Moving on, next up we got another awesome single player horror game, and that is the Indigo Park Chapter 1. It's a free-to-play first-person psychological horror exploration style of a game where you have to explore this abandoned theme park, solving creepy puzzles and uncover the dark secrets hidden within. Alright, moving on at number 30, we got a very popular up-and-coming battle royale game, and that is the Blood Strike. It's an awesome free-to-play first-person shooter that you engage in this intense gunfight across various maps. Tons of game modes including typical multiplayer modes like Deathmatch, Team Deathmatch, Capture the Flag, and on top of all that, there is a 100-player battle royale mode. So if you love Call of Duty, you're absolutely gonna love this one as well. If you love playing adventure game, next up we got a pretty awesome one, and that is the Sky Children of Light. It's a very relaxing, visually stunning adventure game where you explore this magical kingdom, engaging with other players and solving different environmental puzzles. Next up we got the most recent addition to the Fortnite playlist, and that is the Fortnite Ballistics. It's an awesome 5v5, kind of like a Valorant style tactical shooter where you engage in these fast-paced battles utilizing various of weapons and tactics. Pretty popular game modes to play right now among the Fortnite community. Sheepy A Short Adventure is a very awesome puzzle platformer game where you play as this little cute plushie called Sheepy, and you're going through his life adventure across various levels, engaging tons of enemies, and this beautiful pixelated art style alongside the awesome soundtrack definitely keep you engaged throughout the game. It's a pretty short game to complete, so definitely check it out if you haven't played it already. Alright, moving on, next up we got One Armed Robber. Really awesome co-op cocky action game where you control a one-armed thief and pulling off heists on banks, shops and various type of establishments. So ultimately it is a co-op game, so you need to have a friend to play with you at all times. Moving on, next up we got one of the best free-to-play World War II shooters you can play right now, and that is the Enlisted. It's a very unique squad-based first-person shooter set in this World War II, and this game your job is to control this squad of troops across various type of large-scale battles. There are tons of weapons to unlock and customize, and a huge amount of vehicles that you can drive around. Definitely one of the coolest World War II shooter games you can play right now. Up next we got a pretty popular game that very recently went free-to-play, and that is Predecessor. It's a pretty fun multiplayer third-person MOBA that combined that classic gameplay mechanics with some modern day elements, offering a strategic battlefield and a diverse set of heroes. Moving on, next up we got one of the most relaxing and cozy games you can play right now, and that is Palia. It's a really colorful and fun life simulation style of MMORPG game where you build a life, cultivate friendships and explore this vibrant and colorful world with your friends. Up next we got Tribe 9, a brand new action RPG set in this colorful neo-futuristic Tokyo where you engage in life or death battles to reclaim their freedom and dreams. If you love playing JRPG games with turn-based combat, I'm sure you're gonna love this game as well. Next up we are diving into the world of Supervive, where MOBA meets Battle Royale in this high-flying, chaotic battleground set in the sky. In this game you jump, glide and unleash powerful abilities in intense multi-squad team fights and ultimately try to be the last man standing or the last squad surviving. If you love playing MOBA games like Dota 2 or League of Legends, definitely give it a try on this one. Alright, moving on to our top 20 games, I also decided to include a couple of upcoming games as well, starting with a game called Paradise. So this is a very big open world, kind of like a real life simulation style of a game with limitless possibilities, realistic graphics and advanced AI. Honestly, we don't have a lot of information about the game. We don't know it's going to be good or bad, but the game will be coming out on 2nd of April 2025. Alright, moving on to number 19, we got The First Descendant, a very popular third-person cooperative looter-shooter style of a game where players assume the role of different descendants, which is basically heroes with unique abilities and fighting to protect the humanity from the alien invaders. The game actually came out a few months ago and still very popular on Steam. Next up we got Smite 2, the most recent sequel to the ever popular MOBA Smite 1, introducing tons of new features, new gods, abilities and battlegrounds for epic team battles. The game actually went free to play very recently, early January, and so far doing pretty well in terms of current player count. Alright, moving on to another awesome upcoming game that I'm really excited about, and that is Mini Royale. So this is going to be a very awesome free to play battle royale game featuring fast-paced gunplay, unique weapons and vibrant graphics, and throughout the game you'll be playing as these little green army toy soldiers, and how cool is that? Anyway, the game will be coming out pretty soon, 27th of March to be exact, so definitely excited for this one. Up next we got the Arena Breakout Infinite, the ultimate tactical extraction shooter where you can engage in high-stake battles, loot valuable resources and strategize your way to fortune. And this game got realistic visuals, immersive audio and every gunfight feel intense and authentic. Unfortunately, the only way you can download this game right now from a direct launcher from their website. Hopefully the game will be coming out soon on Steam. If you're a fan of football / soccer simulation games, next up we got one of the best free games you can play right now, and that is UFL. It's a next generation football game focused on realism and skill-based gameplay, rivaling some of the other popular games on the market like EAFC 25. The game is already out on consoles for PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series consoles, and the PC version will be coming out pretty soon, sometimes in 2025. And I also feel like worth mentioning the Warframe 1999 most recent expansion they added to the ever popular Warframe, and throughout this expansion you take on an alternate history where you fight as powerful warriors against alien forces in this reimagined sci-fi universe. Alright, moving on, we got another very popular game right now, and that is Dark and Darker. It's an awesome free-to-play fantasy survival RPG game set in this dark fantasy world where you explore dungeons, battle monsters, and gather valuable treasures. Moving on, next up we got another very exciting upcoming game, and that is Steel Hunters. So this is an awesome looking futuristic free-to-play tactical shooter where you pilot a giant mech in these fast-paced team battles across various landscapes. Kinda remind me of the games like Titanfall 2, and the good news is we don't really have to wait too long to play this game. It will be coming out on 2nd of April 2025. Alright, moving on to 10 of the most popular new games. First of all, we got Throne and Liberty. So this is a free-to-play massive open world MMORPG where you can engage in intense battles across various landscapes, and no doubt right now the game is very popular on Steam, but remember the game is not available in certain regions, something you have to keep in mind. Moving on, next up we got a very colorful cozy open world game called Infinity Nikki. So this game is basically a dress-up adventure game where fashion meets exploration. So in this game you play as this character called Nikki, and throughout the playthrough you have to collect different items to get more power-ups, solve different environmental puzzles, and uncover the magical world full of surprises. Right now the game is available on Epic Games Store, and the game will be coming out pretty soon on Steam. Moving on to another very popular action RPG right now, and that is Wuthering Waves. So this one is another massive open world action RPG where you explore this post-apocalyptic world, battle powerful enemies, and uncover the hidden mysteries with a cast of unique characters. The game is right now available on Epic Games Store and will be coming out on Steam on 29th of April. Moving on to a very underrated super fun simulation game that is going under a lot of people's radar right now, and that is the Supermarket Together. So this is basically a very simple but very fun cooperative multiplayer game where you and your friends work together to manage this supermarket, from gathering stocks to manage them to sell items. It is so much fun to play around with friends. And our next game is a special mention to the most recently added DLC to the popular Delta Force, and that is a single player / co-op campaign called Black Hawk Down. So this is a super hardcore realistic tactical military shooter based on some of the real life events, and visually the game looks absolutely stunning, and playing this game solo is literally impossible, so I highly recommend you guys to get some of your friends on board before playing. If you're a fan of action RPG games, you probably already played this game by now, and that is Zenless Zone Zero. It's a free-to-play, fast-paced action RPG from the creators of Genshin Impact, and throughout the game you'll be battling against mysterious enemies, explore this futuristic city, and uncover the world full of secrets. And remember, right now the game is only available through Epic Games Store. Survival games are very hard to come by, especially free-to-play ones, and Once Human had to be one of the most popular games to come out during the last few months or so. So it's basically an open-world survival RPG set in this post-apocalyptic future where you build, craft, and fight to survive against monstrous creatures. Alright, moving on to one of the most popular first-person shooter to come out during the last couple of weeks, and that is Fragpunk. So this is a completely free-to-play, thrilling 5v5 hero shooter, kinda like Valorant but with a very unique mechanic called shortcuts. So basically you can use these shortcuts to kind of bend the rule of the game, ensuring no two rounds feel the same. I genuinely had fun playing this game during the last couple of weeks, so if you love playing games like Valorant but looking for something more unique, definitely give it a try on Fragpunk. Alright, if I ask the question what is the best first-person shooter to came out during the last year or so, most likely your answer is going to be The Finals. So this is a completely free-to-play, fast-paced, chaotic first-person shooter where you compete in this virtual game show with incredible gunplay, fully destructible environment. It is hands down one of the most unique first-person shooter experience you can have right now on the market. With the launch of Season 6, I would say now is the perfect time to jump in and check it out. Alright, moving on at number 2, we got the game that I personally spend most of my time with, and that is Delta Force. So it's a free-to-play tactical first-person shooter, offers that 3 unique distinctive modes, including a 64-player large-scale mode, intense co-op extraction mode, alongside the recently added single-player campaign. So overall, if you're looking for Battlefield-like experience but don't want to spend any money, Delta Force is arguably the best option you have right now. Alright, no surprises at number 1 spot, we got the ever-popular Marvel Rivals. So somehow if you never had the chance chance to play this game before, this game is basically a free-to-play, team-based PvP hero shooter kinda like Overwatch, but in this game you will assemble your favorite Marvel heroes and villains for thrilling 6v6 battles. Ever since the game came out a couple of months ago, the game is doing extremely well on Steam in terms of concurrent play numbers. It's hands down one of the most popular games you can play right now. Well, there you have it guys, 50 of the most popular brand new games that you can play right now on PC, including both single player, multiplayer, tons of unpopular, underrated games alongside some popular ones too. So definitely let us know down in the comment section what is your favorite games from our today's list. And of course guys, this video took so much time and effort to make, so if this video helpful to you, if you find some awesome games, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and also stay tuned to the channel as we cover pretty much all the upcoming brand new free-to-play games on our channel. So I'll catch you guys soon in the next one. Stay safe.